So let's see if they get reworked, and we're most likely gonna be doing showcasing his rework. Is 1 million. Ooh, I think his range got lowered, right? I don't know, but excuse me. But his SPA got significantly lowered. My goodness. Yo. Okay, so he's crazy. So him being insane already, he just got crazier. Wow. How much? I have 1.5k. I'm gonna be using Giorno a lot. They lowered. I'm thinking his range could be a placebo effect, but let's go check it out real quick. And yeah, we'll see if he's better or not. Alright, we're in the game. We're just gonna place him down, and you know, let's hope for the best. But, yeah, bro, they really reworked the quest system. That's surprising. So, on placement, oh, by the way, he has Glorious with the avatar tread on him. Technique, my bad. He has a crit and he has a crit slash range skill tree, and he has SS, SSS, and SS. So do take those stats into account. So yeah, it could be different for you, alright? Because my damage and SPA are really not the best. So yeah. So let's just max Oshi out, and I think that's her name, right? Yeah, that's her name. When Oshi's max, I'll go back to y'all real quick, alright? Alright, I'm back. I got overboard. Yeah, alright. So he's doing less damage. I think his range got gutted. I don't know. It could be a placebo effect. Either this was his range before or now. He seems to have a passive that's actually increasing his damage and range. We'll see it out. Requiem. Wow. So I think there was a passive called Lifesteal, I think. I don't know, but it drains 0.95% of the max enemy's HP every hit. I mean, that was actually very good passive, but we're gonna check out this one. Each time unit attacks, gain plus 5 damage and plus 2 range for 5 attacks. So that's basically 10 seconds, right? With the cap of 25% damage and 10 range. And on the 5th attack, achieve Requiem mode, gaining 55% more damage and a 30% more range on top of the buffs received. So he's getting a 80, I think that's right, 60, 70, yeah, 80, a 80% damage buff and a 40% range buff, right, for 60 seconds. Now once the 60-second ends, lose all buffs and repeat the cycle. And once this unit has achieved this 10 times, so when the cycle was being done over and over again for 10 times, he will permanently stay with those buffs. So that's actually very good. So let's just upgrade him. Upgrade 3, Light Spring 4th, yup. Okay. His SPA seems to not get lower or higher. Oh well, speak of the devil, aren't higher. And this is when he becomes full AoE. Yeah, I think it was like way longer. Oh. Yeah, it was this level. Alright. 3.97 SPA. Back then, for me, he was doing like 7, 10 SPA. Yeah. This is actually very good. I would rather get the range to be gutted and have a lower SPA than for the range to be, you know, on par with like Gojo on placement, or like or what's his name, or Sun Jingwoo, right? But yeah, it was already on par with those players, and he just had a higher SPA. His damage was something. Overall, Benimaru to me was just a better unit because we didn't need that much of a range buff, right? His SPA was low and he did that good damage. That's why Benimaru to me was gonna replace my starter unit, which was Giorno. But now they reworked him, so now his SPA is way lower. So if you just his SPA does not seem to get lower after a certain set of upgrades. So let's check it out again. Okay, on upgrade 6, this is when you'll get your final SPA. Boom, there we go. Yeah, after you get this, whichever your SPA is, could be a 2, a 1. For me, it's basically a 4. So 4 SPA. It's gonna stay like that for the rest of the upgrades. The 0 change upon actions. Permanent increase of 20% damage per time teleported backwards with the cap of 60. Enemies can only be teleported by this ability 3 times. Oh. Alright. So 0 isn't a one-time ability anymore. Since with this is actually new. Alright. Let's see. Upon activation, send all enemies in range to the start. Enemies who are teleported through this ability will take a permanent increase of 20% more damage per time teleported backwards with a cap of 60%. So enemies can only be teleported 3 times with a 500-second global cooldown. So that's like, I'm definitely not searching this up. Oh, that's like 8.3 minutes, right? Yeah, it's 8.3 minutes. So yeah, overall, Giorno still being very good. He's still a very good unit. If not, he's maybe better due to his new passive, Requiem. Alright, it would take some time, maybe like a 50 wave, game. But because 10 cycles does seem to take a long time, maybe like most likely like 25-30 wave, right? But overall, Giorno is very good, still very good. If not, he gotten way better, right? I think his range got gutted. It could be a placebo effect because I never looked at Giorno really close. But I know for a fact his SPA got lowered, which was the one thing I was looking in the good starter unit. So yeah, overall Giorno's very good. Still meta. I hope I'm still gonna use him, right, over Benimaru. Yeah, I did realize, in the comments, y'all did correct me. I was using Benimaru and Giorno for different things. So yeah, have a good day, y'all. Hope y'all like Giorno's Rework.